Hello, vending machine lovers, and welcome back to NieR Automata. Rocket Rap Commentaries brings you part 4. We're starting in the middle of the city ruins after starting what is effectively your first series of main quest objectives after you have come to the now human abandoned Earth.
All right, so it's been a bit since we were actually doing NieR Automata. I know that we've recently come in contact with another android settlement.
Yes.
And I'm not entirely sure what else that we're supposed to be doing here. Maybe tracking down another gargantuan.
Good question. As soldiers, we can be assigned at any given moment, especially when they're right in front of us, to just absolutely annihilate the crap out of any of these machines that we come across. That is our general objective. Honestly, one of the beautiful things about this game is the freedom to choose, especially the narrative dissonance of making key game sequences have to wait for your dumbass to grind up first.
Right, that small group of dudes has been successfully slain.
The 2 more machines who will just respawn after I start the game back up. That's okay, I love killing them. Oh yeah, and we also get a what is going to be a very common phenomenon for first-time players is a lot of intimate time with 2B's booty. Because that's usually what is going to be happening while you're sprinting through the world. Because we don't have fast travel yet, so we have to run everywhere. And what a great ass. Anyway, there's an abandoned school bus over there, and a bunch of other structures you might want to have to take a look at, like the top of that bridge over there. Because there are quests all over the damn place. You have no idea. There's a dude up there just waiting to race you. That's right, you can race people in this game, and it's fun.
Do we actually get a booster at some point?
You can improve your movement speed.
Okay.
Something to think about, Mr. Don't want to spend too much time walking around.
A tree seed.
Tree seed. See, that's a seed from a tree. Now, we're going to be delving even closer to seeds from machines.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for loving you.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a brand new repair kit for you. Quest completion going through my head. I'm gonna start upgrading for you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah.
Uh-oh.
So here we are suffering from a cross between Barbra Streisand and Michael Jackson. This man is beginning to lose touch with his original bodily features, which is an understandable very human phenomenon.
I'm not entirely sure how one repairs oneself over several hundred years and manages to keep your left leg. I mean, if I was going to keep either of my legs, it would definitely be my right one.
That man was not originally intended to be a repair salesman, but then he very specifically took an arrow to the knee that he had to replace.
Ooh, the Ancient Overlord.
The Beast Lord. Badass.
You see, I thought it was the Basset Lord, but okay.
It's not the size of the weapon, it's how many times you enjoy swinging it. Because honestly, because there is a counter system in this game that allows you to negate damage, which is specifically important for very hard mode when it's one-touch death, except against projectile attacks, that you want to use the weapon that makes you feel like a badass.
Okay.
Although ending fights quickly would be very advantageous.
Ooh, upgrading Virtuous Contact gives it additional attack speed.
We have a brand new heavy attack weapon. It is huge.
This is a very soothing guitar piece.
Yeah, the Resistance Camp is a place of peace. There are many places of peace. The save room in your favorite Resident Evil game. Princess Toadstool's Castle in Mario 64.
Neither of those are places of peace, though, because like all the save rooms in Resident Evil 2 specifically are you know old police officer offices, and Peach's Castle in Mario Kart 64 is empty because Bowser's taken it over.
Oh yeah, we have the option to sell our chips too.
Okay.
Just don't sell the OS chip.
Right.
Remember, because the game will remind you, just to be sure you absolutely know what you're doing. Removing the OS chip causes death. Anyway, you're going to run into a lot of valuable chips, as long as none of the ones you sell are the OS chips. Some of them are worth as much as 2,500 G, and that is going to be your liquidity in the event that you're trying to get something really expensive. Like a capacity upgrade, for instance.
An enemy.
It's an enemy. An enemy is telling it. The enemies of an enemy.
Well, at least our scout bot is.
Ah, the pods. We're going to be spending a lot of time with these characters, especially the pods. Their monotonous tone of voice, their ever helpful yet sometimes unwelcome proposals and such. More kickable chests.
There's a jukebox.
Yay! Jukebox. Wow, somebody's already ahead of the curve over here. Oh. Got all my buddies. Me and you and me. Whenever at Resistance Camp, is here we sit and listen to the music on this old jukebox. So happy together. Wearing blindfolds all the time. I use it to trick my friends who think I'm blind, but I can see everyone perfectly fine. So happy together. Ooh.
So we only have 3 battle tracks right now. Okay.
Yeah, these are the ones that we've already heard, I'm pretty sure. Like this one, for instance. Dun, 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 dun. All right, that was fun. Let's go do something else now.
Oh.
Well, just to show you that, yeah, the diversion is there if you really want it. Damn it, I still can't open this door. I'm frustrated now.
Well, that's what your beast cleaver is for.
Well, I mean, you can't... I mean, doors are not machines. We can only kill machines.
Oh, doors are most certainly machines. As basic as they may be, they are certainly still machines.
And now we're going to have a brief glimpse at the fast travel system, where basically you sit in a kind of coffin where your memory and consciousness data are transferred to a body at wherever place you are trying to go to. And I think it is a really cool system.
Animal bait. So now we can go deer hunting.
Pod 042
I think we still need a satchel.
Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult too.
Yeah, sure.
Please make sure you're ready before you go.
You don't have to be totally ready. I mean, okay, there's gonna come a point where there will be a point of no return, but right now, like, you totally have the option to just turn around at any given point, come all the way back to the resistance camp if you really want to.
Oh, you're not gonna check your inbox?
Well, I can't check my inbox until I go find my Yahoo. Yahoo!
I remember that old jingle.
We are getting old, my friend.
Oh, well, no, we've been old. We're just getting older.
Yeah. To be young
Ooh, a
again.
large recovery.
Eternally youthful. Always the breeze at your knees. And be sure always to check these little huts on top of the buildings, because as soon as you go through the threshold right there, there's usually an item. Ooh, they are level 9 machines now.
Hey, you're not actually using your Beast Lord, though.
Well, the Beast Lord is a heavy attack. You have to press the triangle. Specifically, you have to press triangle to use.
There it is.
On your PS4 copy of NieR Automata, you gotta hit the triangle button, because the other button just uses your light attack, which is very common and often becomes staler first. Your heavy attack, well, I mean, honestly, you can assign any weapon you want, as I've said in previous parts, to either your heavy or your light attack. Typically, players, I think, would put a heavy weapon with the heavy attack one.
I don't know, honestly. I might actually switch out Fist to be light and have the Virtuous Contract as my heavy.
Yep. And you can totally do that too. Just that the important thing is that you have a primary and a secondary. And you can choose whichever two-weapon combination you so desire.
So, I take it that the soundtracks are tied to the OST is tied to the different areas as it's supposed to be. But what determines if you get a version with or without vocals?
Your quest progress.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the main theme that you're going to hear in the City Ruins actually is going to progress as your main quest progress improves.
If you need anything, best to take care of it here while you can. What can I help you with?
We got a bunch of recoveries. We should be fine.
Yeah, we got, okay, maybe we could use a few more recoveries. Let's get rid of some of these garbage ones. These auto attack ones can only be equipped if you're playing the game on easy mode. Useless, I say. Yeah, you don't want to sell too many items if you don't know what they do. I'm going to hang on to those. And in the next part, after we check our email real quick, as I believe we had received an email notification,
lost equipment.
we are going to advance into the desert. This is a side quest opportunity.
An abandoned factory.
No,
All right,
not
then.
the abandoned factory. You know, the one that we spent the first 45 fucking minutes of the game at.
But that was over in an ocean environment. We're in a desert environment now.